ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's Murphy in at the 3. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Green breaking loose. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. McCollum, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Slick read by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Jones. It's tipped. The pass to Murphy. And here is Williamson. Guarded by Green. 5 to shoot. Williamson dishes to Murphy. Here's Jones. And the Pelicans get it back. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Green breaking loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena.
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Thompson against Jones. Here's McCollum. Off the left rim and out. McCollum's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Curry against McCollum. Green breaking loose. The shot by Curry, no good.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Williamson kicks to Murphy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Here's Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Pelicans basketball.
Williamson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Wiggins against Jones. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end. For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in.
Jordan Poole.
And here are the Pelicans now. Murphy with the ball. To the paint. Here's McCollum. No good from 11 feet. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
That's it. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's McCollum. That one a little long.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Wiggins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the free ball is a big concern for any defense. And they take the lead. Curry's got 5.
Yeah, around the hoop, Curry is a precise finisher.
The Pelicans trail. Cullen passes to Jones. Pass to Hayes. Moves back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Daniels is checked in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pelicans have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
Timeout called the Warriors.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Daniels. Murphy with the ball. Kuminga on him. Takes the 13-footer. Wiseman with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for him.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
One-on-one fast break. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jordan Poole.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Both free throws good from Poole.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors youth.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they play. Great showing from them.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Wiseman's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Puts up a 3, cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on C.J. McCollum. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Here's Jones. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that. Culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Now here's Curry, not a lot of room. Kuminga dishes to Thompson. And the 3 off target. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Knocks it loose.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's good.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
The pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Six to shoot. On the wing, Jones. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Thompson for 3. Poked loose, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And a change for the Pelicans. Nance is checked in. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Marshall. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Thompson. This one for 3. Curry can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado passes to Marshall. Great D that time from Green.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. 1:44 left in the first half. Here's Valanciunas. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And here's Daniels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Marshall. Back to McCollum. Here's Nance. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Daniels. Six on the shot clock. The dish now to Marshall. And finally, that one's good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Curry, here we go. Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't go for him. Pelicans trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And there it is for him.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So for New Orleans right now, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second-chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Thompson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Here's Curry, and the layup is good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Curry. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Outside, Jones. Murphy against Wiggins. Back to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. 31 points for Stephen Curry.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Curry with the steal. And the basket is good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Frank, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Here's Murphy, connects on the open J.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
It's Curry outside, connects from three-point range. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. Curry with the steal. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 13. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And a Deep three from Curry. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 39.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Pelicans trail by 12. There's the feed to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Unable to get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Curry with the steal. Offensive rebound. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 15. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors. Pass to Alvarado. 50 seconds left in the third. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Fires from deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's subbed in for Wiggins. Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Devontae Graham comes in for C.J. McCollum. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot at that time. The whistle blowing.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. Stephen Curry hits them both. So it's the Pelicans now. 17-point game. Williamson outside. Halt the run and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
The 3 from Poole. That one doesn't go. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to over.
58. The Pelicans.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Moody. Thompson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Kuminga in at the 4-man position. Thompson against Jones. Down low. Wiseman with the ball. Valanciunas is there. And stolen by Williamson. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
New Orleans basketball.
And Valanciunas kicks to Daniels. Williamson in the post. Defended by Kuminga. Graham dishes to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Passes it to Daniels. Shoots from the elbow. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Daniels has got his first 2 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Third personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
You love Thompson's dedication to the game. He's dealt with some tough injuries, but he never stopped looking ahead. Always focused on making his return to the court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Moody. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Wiggins. And no good that time. Pelicans trail by 15. Murphy passes to Jones. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. Here's Wiggins. Count that one.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. McCollum outside. Now the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Murphy. McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. The offensive rebound. Williamson. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Up top, Curry. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 47 points.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
New Orleans moving it around. Back to Jones. Williamson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Curry with him. Now defended by Williamson. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Stolen. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Murphy dishes to Jones. Pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Curry fires from way outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, Jones. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
It's Murphy outside, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 19. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
Here's Curry. Williamson with the block. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Kuminga. Second chance shot. And it's Green missing. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 17. With the fadeaway. No good on the shot. The Warriors go the other way with it. Looney passes to Moody. Back to Looney. Here's Moody, covered by Hayes. Graham against DiVincenzo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Rob. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Kuminga throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Daniels kicks to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
The line for the Dubs. Moses Moody.
And so he makes both from the line. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Graham. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.